Hello everybody and welcome once again to the Channel 955 Treasure Chest Auction. We've got a little bit of a special show for you today. We're highlighting a lot of brand new things that have come into our collection by donation. They'll all be available in the treasure chest next week Friday, but we're giving you an advance peek at them. They do not have prices on them yet, so that'll happen when it gets down into the treasure chest. But a lot of you have been asking us about things like dressers and chairs and an assortment of desks. We've got a wonderful array and we wanted to give you a sneak peek of what's coming. Hello everybody, I'm Mike Brever. I'm joined by my co-hosts Ray Schmidt and Laura Wengler, and they're here to tell you a little bit about some of the wonderful things that'll be in the treasure chest next week Friday. Now, here's Laura and Ray. Tell us what we got here.
All right, well thanks so much, Mike. As Mike said, the items that you see here will be in the treasure chest on Friday. With the exception of this wonderful fan that I'd like to start off with, this is our $9.55 special. So this is a Vornado fan. If you're familiar with Vornado fans, they are silent. They produce a lot of power, but they're quiet fans. And this one looks like it's almost brand new. So for $9.55, knowing that these normally go for $35 or $40, that is a steal. So wanted to highlight that right away. The rest of the items that we're sharing with you do not have prices, but you'll find them down in the treasure chest on Friday. So, Ray, tell me a little bit about what you think about this beautiful dresser.
Well, it's part of this treasure trove of new donations to the treasure chest. It's a beautiful pine-stained dresser with many drawers, very large capacity, nice hardware, very well put together, in great shape. Mirrors that are adjustable. Laura, if you would demonstrate.
Adjustable mirrors, yeah.
So there are drawers here for all kinds of things, from drawers to socks to just about anything. It's a very nice piece. We also have I guess you would call this a golf theme set of bookends, and Laura is directing you to a matching.
These are all part of the same set. So for the golfer in your life,
yes.
Wonderful gift for them.
And these are very sturdy. I'd say these are probably 3 to 4 pounds each, so you could secure a nice stack of books with those.
And such details as the golf clubs on the top of the lamp, very nice. Some fun details, and you'll find these at the treasure chest. Now next to me is a wonderful donation, a modern lamp. As you can see, it's very heavy. I mean, you can see probably what is that, steel?
Some type of metal. It is quite heavy and very sturdy.
Very sturdy, and the contemporary shade, or the glass as well. Just a lovely lamp that we wanted to highlight as well. So shall we move on to the other items?
Sounds good, Laura.
Okay.
All right, from dressers and lamps to what we're going to show you next, a couple of wonderful chairs. But before we do that, I wanted to pay special thanks to a very good friend of mine. A lot of people ask me, when these things get donated to the treasure chest, how do you move them around? Bruce Berg. Bruce Berg gives me a hand, and everything you see gets down to the treasure chest because of his willing service. We all owe a deep debt of gratitude to Bruce. However, let's move on now and take a look at the 2 chairs that Laura and Ray have for us. Ray, Laura, what have you got?
Some very comfortable chairs. Ray, I'll let you talk about these since you have your eye on them.
Sure, thanks, Laura. Well, I'm so comfortable. I'm really not that excited to get out of this chair, but I will for promotional purposes. This is a corner chair, as you can see, designed to be situated in a corner, and best we can tell from these very nice carvings in this wood, this is a captain's chair. It appears to be the head of a mermaid, all kinds of beautiful detail on this chair.
Some nautical symbols and...
Nautical symbols and perhaps nautical or sea flora, I guess is the word I was coming up with. It's just beautiful, and for both of these chairs, just one thing to note, I mean, it's somewhat unusual for old chairs like this to be so solid, but these are both in very, very good shape. Lovely upholstered and tufted
Yeah, newly upholstered.
seat cushion, and I'm telling you, I could sit here for quite a while, not get uncomfortable. It's a
Captain's corner chair.
Very uncomfortable, very comfortable chair.
Now this beauty, actually, I love the color of the wood scheme. And it has details of leaves, and there's acorns on the back, so there's kind of that style, if you like that style. All the acorns kind of cascading here. Tell us a little bit more about this, Ray.
It's a beautiful chair with a wicker seat, again, just in wonderful shape, and it's a very, very comfortable chair. As I've told Laura and Mike, I have strong interest in both of these chairs. They're just really, really nice.
Two beautiful chairs that you'll find at our treasure chest next Friday.
All right, from dressers to chairs, now another very interesting item right here on location for the treasure chest. What have you got for us, Laura? What do you got for us, Ray?
Well, Ray, take it away.
We have a beautiful desk. Very, very substantial piece of furniture. Very solid. All the hardware, including the glides in here, are all metal, not the cheap plastic that you see nowadays. Large drawer for legal or letter-sized files.
And down here you actually have something, a printer, with holes in the back for the cords for a printer. And then there's a wrist rest here for a computer, a keyboard to assist with typing. And I'm impressed with the length of this. It's probably what, 9 feet?
Oh,
8 feet? Maybe 8 feet?
maybe.
Yeah.
And a couple of thoughts about this desk. One, to be fair and honest, it is somewhat distressed, although as our very able camera person, Scott, what is your official title anyway, Scott, in this production?
Producer.
Producer, excuse me, as our producer camera person, Scott has pointed out, this is a look that some people seek, a distressed look. But if you are a hobbyist and enjoy refinishing furniture, this would be a tremendous project for you, because I think this desk could be returned to its former glory. It's a very, very nice piece.
Very nice. And along with this, we have a lamp that we're highlighting. If you can see the details of this. Ray, what did we say was kind of the style?
I felt it had Corinthian
Corinthian
look to
style,
it.
sure,
Yes.
like a little bit here with the Corinthian.
Yes.
But very nice, substantial, sturdy lamp that you'll find in the treasure chest next week.
All right, that's just about it for this week's show, but we have one final item to show you. Once again, I've received lots of requests about dressers and chest of drawers. We've got another beauty to show you. Ray, Laura, tell us a little bit about it.
All right, Ray.
Well, Laura, we have this lovely minimalist, you're guessing
1960s style, yeah.
style
Five
dresser.
handles and
Very clean lines, very, very functional. I like these nifty small drawers in the center here. This is very well constructed, very attractive.
you can see like there's even dividers in here as well. And some of the dividers already put in.
Yes. It's a very nice piece, and of course, as you can see, it has a mirror so that you can.
And mirror's detachable for
It is.
moving, right?
Yes.
I love this.
I do
love this.
too.
It's a great style. It's solid. It's just a wonderful example of 1960s. There's also a matching end table
Yes.
that goes along with it that has the decorative handles as well that match. Wonderful, just a wonderful set. And you can take a look at this next week at our treasure chest on Friday of next week.
All right, there you have it, folks. That's this week's show. You'll notice that Ray and Laura weren't really talking about prices today, except for our $9.55 special. The reason for that is we're on location. These donations have just been provided to us, and we have more volunteers, your neighbors at the treasure chest, who work with us closely and price all of these items. They haven't had an opportunity to do so. And that's why Ray and Laura weren't talking prices, but I can assure you, when you come down next week Friday, these are going to be bargains that you're going to want to get your hands on. It would grace anybody's home and make it really an upscale look. So keep that in mind. The treasure chest, once again, is somewhat limited because of our response to the coronavirus. We're open every Friday from 10 a.m. until noon. In an effort to reduce the spread of germs from the coronavirus, we only accept debit cards and credit cards. We're not accepting cash right now. I'm very pleased to say, however, we have a brand new innovation. We recently received card readers. If you're familiar with those, it plugs into a smartphone and you swipe your credit card across it. We're done with your transaction in about 15 seconds. If you remember, for the past year or so, when you wanted to use credit cards, I sat there with my laptop and I typed in your name and your address and the credit card and all the rest of that. 10, 15 seconds, a quick swipe, and we're done. You'll be in and out, and you're going to love it. Once again, on Fridays from 10 a.m. until noon, your neighbors staff the treasure chest. We're only going to allow a shopper at a time in the treasure chest, but we have chairs set up in the hallways. You'll be very comfortable. It won't be an inconvenience at all. You're going to be in and you're out, and you're going to love it. That's it for this week. I'm Mike Brever. I'm joined by my wonderful, wonderful, and very talented co-hosts, Laura Wengler and Ray Schmidt. On behalf of everybody at ECTV, in particular our president, Tyler Gudex, and our executive producer, Laura Wengler, Scott McFerrin, our producer and our cameraman, and Cooper Ledvina, our artistic director, I'd like to say to all of you, please be safe, be smart, and please be patient. We'll all be together once again to enjoy that wonderful East Castle Place hospitality. So long, everybody.